wabarakatuh guys. Welcome to our third presentation for ELC 590. For this video, we are going to do some continuation for the activity 2, which is have a side effect of caffeine to our health. And then for this activity 3, we are going to talk about why we choose the topic and why this topic is relevant for us. So this is called activity 3, ending of speech ELC 590. Let's go. Okay, for this presentation, we have two lovely and handsome presenter. For the first one, we have one Nur Danish, which is myself, and this beautiful lady right here is Siti Nur Shazwina, which is going to do some presentation with me. So stay tuned for this video, for this presentation, you guys. Know if coffee or caffeine has been compulsory for student life because they want to extra energy, they want to boost the energy, they want to boost their mood, and coffee have been part of their daily consumption. Without knowing the health or side effect or negative and positive effect, they take caffeine as a part of their compulsory, such as breakfast before starting the day, or even going to stay up late at night to do some assignments, self-study, and then they will consume it before they sleep. That's going to cost some energy for them. But unfortunately, there is side effect, and this is why we are choosing this topic for its reason and it's relevant for this as a student myself. Done with the introduction, let's go to our next agenda, which is the reason for choosing this topic and how it is relevant or why it is important to us. Okay, this topic is considered relevant and suitable for us because coffee has become the most second popular drink in the world globally. This means that our community worldwide has been consuming coffee, making coffee the most second ranked drink in the world. Coffee is found in the seeds, leaves, and fruit of certain shrubs, including coffee and tea plants. It can also be manufactured in laboratory. This means that coffee is easily produced, can be mass produced, and easy to obtain in our market. Without we notice, it has been part of our diets. A variety of everyday foods and beverages contain caffeine, including chocolate drinks, cocoa drink, coffee, tea, soft drinks, and energy drinks. It is also used in the making of some pain relievers, cold medicines, and other medications. This means that most type of drinks out there have caffeine in it without we knowing. To talk about positive and negative effect of caffeine, moderate amount of caffeine may help increase our focus and attention. However, consuming larger amounts may lead to agitation, irritability, and sleep problems. How it is relevant and why it is important to us. Us means student. As a college students, caffeine promotes alertness and help to reduce fatigue. So during tiresome for studying sessions, caffeine can enhance the amount of information stored and better understanding. This means that caffeine can give extra amount of energy needed by students to complete their work, to complete their tasks. Besides the pressure of deadlines, the pile of work and the lack of time make the student rush and need more energy to complete their work. This makes caffeine to be one of their necessity in their daily life. Some students thought that caffeine is very highly risk and have negative effect on them. However, this topic is relevant to show that instead of focusing on the risk of the substances, instead of focusing on the negative effect, we should know also the positive effect of caffeine as well. Because when we are not over consuming caffeine and drink in moderation in order to keep a stable amount, to keep a stable BMI and stay healthy, there is lower chance to get the negative effect of caffeine. Whenever we choose to use caffeine, it is also to know that we need to Use the right amount so to ensure the least harmful possible effect of caffeine. Simply said that caffeine is safe as long as we consume the right amount, consuming the suitable amount for age and depends on what we are doing in our daily life. Caffeine is not necessarily bad, but it can be bad when we over consuming it.
Next, let's go to the next part, which is about data or information gathering process that have been done or gone through when researching about the topic. The most basic perspective widening instrument and effective way to obtain accurate knowledge is effective information collection. We use a variety of techniques to obtain information for this task. The strategy will improve the efficiency and effectiveness of problem-solving skills. This assessment is well planned to ensure that the information presented can be understood by the audience delivers on the YouTube platform. We plan the program with each of the member of the group and decide to make a video all together. We plan what is included in the video we wanted to be present. Then we choose the element that correspond to the title of our choice. We have been using a variety of internet sources for making reference to create this video. We look for relevant and important material so that we will not contradict the facts. We get facts from reliable sources. We also retrieve authentic information from the headline. Therefore, the information presented was true and can be applied. The ability to use multimedia effectively is essential to the performance of this activity. We have the ability to utilize the variety of Microsoft. This activity sharpens existing skills that need to be repolished and determined by each individual. We may easily and successfully practice our communication abilities with others and be able to develop the self-assurance necessary to speak in front of the camera and crowd. Furthermore, we go to the next part, which is conclusion. As a conclusion, the objective for this task was fulfilled precisely. From this task, we got to know various information about coffee neither caffeines. By doing the research for the assignment, we learned that caffeine also left pros and cons to human life. Therefore, we can do any precaution before having disease or health problem that causes from caffeine. As stated by Cassandra Clay, City of Ashes, as long as there was a coffee in the world, how bad could things be? With that quotes, we close our presentation. That's all from us. Thank you.